Hello and welcome to the universe. What is above is below. These are the Groovin planets, and we are out the far exterior of the solar system known as the Pluto orbit. The Pluto orbit is the last conscious layer that is developed and the first conscious layer. It is step 0. Step 0 is our protection. And there's really only 12 spells a human being can cast out into the conscious universe, and I Protect is the first one. Let's take a closer look. There she is. Basically, step 0 is that layer of protection we put around ourselves. We must put that around ourselves before we do anything, and we must put it when we are done. It is basically drawing the boundaries. You see, we are one with God universe, and so when we incarnate on earth, we must define ourselves separate from God universe. We use the ego to do that, but the consciousness that stores that information is the I Protect consciousness. Do you see the timeline at the bottom? Everything in the horoscopes now shows you the timeline. So on Sunday, see at the beginning, you're going to do step 8. Step 8 is to redecide what must die for good. That's what Pluto is asking. Why is it redecide? Because Pluto already retrograded and came back in this area. So as a result, we are redeciding an old thing that must die for good. And that is really the whole week. You see how we stay in step 8, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Saturday, we move to step 9. Step 9 is action, okay? Now we're gonna get to step 9 too, but so basically on Saturday of this week, everyone on Earth must reenact a prior action better. And this is in Capricorn, so it's a prior action that deals with control issues and old decisions, okay? Let's take a look at step 1, the next step. Flying through the universe. Step 1, I love. Oops. Forgive me for some graphics that may not be working as cued. You know, it's hard to reshoot these sometimes. But step 1, here we go. Actually, everything is good. Step 1 is I love. So after we protect ourselves, we love. And notice the Mr. Happy's at the bottom here. So on Sunday of this week, it's step 7. We want to metastate. On step 8, we want to decide what's not good for us with love. On step 9, we're going to take action on Tuesday with love. Now, this is all based on Taurus, so this is all based on what Tauruses are going through this month, which is their personal intimacy issues. On Wednesday, you manifest this love. On Thursday, you give gratitude for this love. On Friday, you see that circle blue thing? That is the galactic center, which is what I'm going live for here in the next couple hours. So basically, as the sun crosses through the galactic center, you can see that happening. You can see how the faces go, and then on Friday, right? Well, on Thursday, you want to have gratitude for your life if you're anybody, and with your heart. And on Friday, you want to allow yourself to rebirth in step 0. And then step 1, you begin to love your life basically again. Okay? This is a groovy song. I'm probably going to be taken off of YouTube for this, so we're going to go back to the other song. Sorry, I can't just keep reshooting this 1,000 times. So here we go. That said, I love is step 1. Okay, so when you are light casting, step 1 is I love. And with the horoscopes, you can see where your sun is going to go down this. Now, in your Lightcast report card, all right, you can actually look up the I love line, and that's how you are as a lover. So you can see that in the world, you have to have gratitude on Thursday with your heart, step 11, okay? But at the end of the day, you are a type of person, let's say, that loves with protection. So you have to have gratitude and be protective. That's how you put the Lightcast report card to everything else. We always default back to the clouds when I go too long on a slide. This is something I built in. So let's go to step 2. I feel. So I protect, I love, I feel. I feel is controlled by the moon. And the moon goes into a new sign about every 36 hours. So you can see here in this new construct of the horoscopes, look at that moon zipping by. Moves every 28 days, pretty damn fast, okay? So this said, the moon is zipping by, and it's in Aquarius, then Pisces, then Aries, then Taurus. You can see in the timeline when it shifts into a new sign, so you can plan your own life accordingly with these new soul horoscopes, okay? And each sign will tell you how to feel or how the universe is pulling you in to feel, all right? Now, along the side here, where the Earth is now, I'm going to have how this affects every sign. So all 12 signs will be listed there and saying, okay, feelings are affecting this and this and this and this. And that's true for all the slides. I'm going to always do that for all the slides. so that you can not only watch your own horoscope, but like watch your wife or your kid or all people at once. And if you take notes, you'll have it all. So this is a uniscope, really, that I'm designing to help everyone at the same time. So going back to manifestation, step 0, I protect. Step 1, I love, something I love. So let's say you want to manifest the lottery. No, let's not say that. Let's say you want to manifest a new car. I love a Volkswagen Beetle. I love it. I protect it, I love it, I feel it. Step 2, I feel it. Okay, this is how you stack consciousness for the states of awareness. Step 3, I believe. I believe, I believe. This is where you get on your soapbox and you believe. Looking at the timeline, there are 2 steps this week with Jupiter. Jupiter is the focusing agent of the belief consciousness. It pisses the sun off when it comes to believing. On Sunday, you can see we're in step 8, to decide or reconsider old decisions. Now, notice Jupiter is moving backwards on my timeline. That's because Jupiter is currently retrograde and will be until January 30th, 2013. So we are reconsidering. We're going backwards. We're redoing, basically, stuff we have done before. And here in the steps, you can see that what we are redoing along the timeline of the week. So we reconsider old decisions on Sunday. This doesn't matter what sign you are. The whole earth shares this, okay? I'm going back to the beginning of the song again. I'm having new music mixed for this whole thing, but it's going to take time. You can see I've been working my astro off on these graphics. I designed all the horoscopes, by the way, all the graphics all myself. Step 8, reconsider old decisions. So by Thursday, when the sun conjuncts the galactic center, which is when I'm putting this horoscope out, you will have to reconsider old decisions on that day, okay? Sorry, my lasers are going crazy. These are designed to be up not so long. So on step 8 of the galactic center, you must reconsider an old decision you made on this day, and by the end of the week, you'll reconsider old actions. Now let's go to step 4. Step 4, I belong. So notice we haven't even talked about thoughts yet. You know, this is why people screw up light casting. They think too much. It's not till step 5 we think. On step 4, we focus on where we belong. Where we belong is where we love. So the universe is designed from the ground up to attract love to love. That's it. And hate to hate, which is love inside out. So love is attracted to love. That's actually the nature of the law of attraction, because God is seeking to go back to herself, all right? And I belong is saying, hey, where does my heart belong? It belongs where I love. So what we say in light casting is we want to belong where we love. And as you can see here, Uranus is in Aries, and it is in step 4 all week, which means all week we are breaking down where we belong, and we are rebuilding where we feel we belong, and we are rebuilding and breaking down where we feel belong, especially over the galactic center between Thursday and Friday, as you can see. All right, let's go to step 4 now, or step 5. See, I'm out of it. Step 5, Mercury. Look at Mercury, this little workhorse, just working its astro off, going around the Earth. It's one of the fastest planets with emotion, the moon. Now look at how fast Mercury works. Step 7 to step 9 between Monday and Tuesday. Step 10 to step 3 between, look at how fast that mofo is going. Okay, now so when it hits the galactic center on Thursday, we want to be in step 4, so we want to be thinking about where we belong, and by Friday, we want to be thinking about how we give and receive. You see, each state of awareness must have a spell or intention attached to it. I say spell from the old idea of what pagans were. They called it spells, we call it intentions. It's the same conscious universe. Basically, what you get your consciousness pregnant with is what the law of attraction will bring. What you be is what comes, and that's the nature of the word become. So Mercury is where we put our mind. And notice we don't even think about anything in manifestation until step 5. Okay, step 5. And this is the same with numerology of 5 too. For numerologists, this is a seamless integration because consciousness is, period. Step 6. Giving and receiving. Venus, one of everyone's favorite planet, basically. We need a sexier song for Venus. Here we go. Step 6, I give or receive. Now, giving and receiving is after you protect it, you love it, you feel it, you believe, you belong, you think. And by the way, in the thinking is, in the quadality, it is good or gooder. In the duality, it was good and evil. In the quadality, it's good or gooder, okay? And we'll talk quadality in other episodes. So Venus is step 6, the giving and receiving, which is, hey universe, this thing that I want you to attract, I'm willing to work with it 100%, okay? I'm willing to give, I'm willing to receive. And for those of you who are light workers out there, your issue is receiving, okay? So is mine. So here we go. Now look at how fast Venus moves. Woohoo! She's a quickie, man. Step 0 on Sunday. Step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is how fast Venus moves. Now when it comes to giving and receiving, these are the instructions no matter who you are on the planet. This is the way the vibrations are. You can work with the universe or you can work against the universe. It's really your choice. I've got to turn this darn slide back on. Forgive me, it's late and I'm tired. And so I didn't make these slides long enough for how long I was going to talk this time. They're made for one horoscope. So basically you can break it down. Now notice on step 4 on Wednesday, which is just before the shift, so go back to Wednesday. Did something break down with your ability to give and receive on Wednesday? It happened for all 12 signs, but it happened somewhere else in each of the 12 signs' life. That's how God Universe does it. It distributes all the lessons with everyone synchronously. So basically, God is like turning a plant around and making sure it gets equal sunlight in every area. All right? So step 6 in light casting is giving and receiving. How do you plan to give and receive with this cool bundle of joy you're manifesting? Step 7. The eye in the sky, Neptune. Neptune is our intuition. Notice how damn slow it's moving. So on step 7, in step 7 this week, we're doing step 0. See how it's consciousness based on consciousness? So in step 7, we're doing step 0. And step 0 is intuitively, we must prepare for death and rebirth. Well, that makes a lot of sense because this is the end of the freaking 26,000 year cycle and the beginning of the next 26,000 cycle. So I'm not surprised that our God Universe connection, Neptune, says, be ready for death or birth, anything. Okay? Pretty simple. Log into ourself. Okay? And you can see here how your intuition, Neptune, might affect these little smiley faces at the bottom, and that's what I'm hoping you can build over time. Ready? Step 8. I decide. Saturn, which is also Satan, which I owe some credit to a recent astrologer I found, Santos. Amazing guy. Knows a lot of stuff. Saturn is Satan, by the way. The words come from the same way. Saturn is the only thing with saw blades that can kill life. Pluto doesn't kill life. Pluto actually vacuums it up. Remember, it's I protect. It's kind of wrongly accused as death because it's the final death when you vacuum up the dust. But the truth is the executioner is, oh, here we go with that cool song. This is actually my ringtone going in here on my iPhone. Crazy. So when you decide in step 8, okay, you're basically deciding everything you don't want because in manifestation light casting, you want to be open to unlimited possibilities, which means you don't tell God Universe how it's going to happen. You just tell God Universe how it's not going to happen. Okay? And so in this case, I don't want my wish to be this or this. And you may have nothing you don't want it to be, and in many cases, step 8 is moot because you're open to anything God Universe brings you, which is the way to be. Step 9, I am. Okay? So Arieses who think they're first are really 9th. Sorry, Leos are number 1. I love. Hey, and number 0 is Scorpio, so what are you going to say there? But number 9 is I am. So you must take action to manifest your light cast. This is why witches went around a cauldron. This is why natives danced around a fire. You can't just sit and hope. You got to get off your astro and put it in action in the physical universe. It's part of the laws of the metaphysical reality. So I am is the getting pregnant of the idea. It is step 9. It's known as the master number 9. And as you can see, Mars moves pretty fast. It's showing you where to take action. So on Sunday, take action with the breakthrough. On step 5, on Monday, take actions that lead to clarity. On Tuesday, take actions that lead to harmonizing. On Wednesday, take actions that lead to channeling your higher self. This tells you what to do. Mars tells you what to do. If you do it, Mars never lets you down, by the way. It's really groovy that way. And now we must move to step 10, I manifest. Now this is something people don't know about astrology, which blows my mind. Earth. Did you know Earth is one of the planets we look at in astrology? It is. It's the ruling planet of Taurus. Why do you think Tauruses are so stubborn? Their feet are the Earth. Mother Earth and Taurus are the same consciousness. And Taurus is what's manifesting. The Sun is what's light casting. So right now, Tauruses are light casting intimacy, but we're manifesting money. Okay? You are always manifesting the opposite sign you're light casting, which means that whatever you light cast now won't come for 6 months. That's right. It takes 6 months for Earth to manifest reality. That's just the nature of the universe. So You right now, depending on your sign, are manifesting different things. And maybe I should go through it just so you're kind of prove it. So Aries right now would be, where is the Earth? It's Aries are manifesting ideas, right? Yes. And Tauruses are manifesting, money. And Geminis are manifesting ego. And Cancers are manifesting inner faith for the first time. And I have to do all this backwards. And Virgos are then manifesting places in society, because they're working on dreams, I think. But basically, whatever the opposite sign is, I can't go through all this. I'm already running out of time again. But Taurus tells you what you are manifesting now. And the sun is what you're light casting. So let's get clear. We are all light casting right now. Sorry. These are a little messy. What can I say? It's late. I'm tired. But we are all light casting the Gemini situation. I mean, we're all light casting. I want to give up, but I'm not gonna. Stay strong. We're all light casting Sagittarius, which is a new belief here on this new era. But we're manifesting new ideas as a result of the light casting of the new beliefs. We're going to move into Capricorn on Christmas, which means we'll be light casting the new laws, but we'll be manifesting the new feelings of Cancer, okay? Then, as we move into Aquarius, we'll be light casting our new belonging, but we'll be manifesting what we really love. This is why the end of January is always fun, because Aquarius, although detached, we're manifesting what we love. This is why Aquarius gets Valentine's Day. It's not because that Aquariuses are very romantic. In fact, they're not at all. It's because we are light casting our belonging in society during Aquarius, but we're manifesting love, the opposite. Okay, I'm groovy. Then finally, the last step, step 11. After we manifest, and you know, I don't think I explained manifest very well, which is that at step 10, you love yourself and you trust that it will come. That's what step 10 is. I love myself and I trust. I manifest, okay? Step 11 is I be. So what you do is you be what it is that you have been trying to draw in. You become it. This is the whole fake it till you make it idea you hear all the time. This is the whole thoughts become things kind of thing as well. But it's actually much more profound. It's that if you want to be a doctor, you should walk out today and pretend you are one. You should start to live and walk in that space of being a doctor. You should walk in the space of being a genius. You should walk in the space as the final step 11 of whatever it is that you want to have come. You must be what you want to come, okay? So in each of the horoscopes, I'm going to talk about these orbits and how in each of the 7 days of the week, they have a step that you should apply. Now, Chiron is a slow-moving planet. Here we are. It's saying all week long, when it comes to what you be, just be clear. Just be clear. No matter what your sign is, just be clear, okay? And Chiron is a really weird comet asteroid that goes around and figures everything out. And the reason is it's the healer. It brings everything together at the end of the day, all right? Okay, so this is it for this step. I actually have 2 more segments of the horoscope. So to recap, this part will actually be done in 3 minutes and 3 seconds, what I just took, I guess, 18 minutes to do. But I want to train the horoscopes, mistakes and all. Hey, we're all flawed, right? And I want to show you with my heart how I'm putting it all together. I hope you understand. If you don't, post questions, please, in a positive light, and I'll explain it. But let's now move on to the 2 last sections of the new horoscopes.